you to this wonderful place of learning. May these next 4 years be a journey of unlocking your true potential and building a strong, confident personality. Here's to beginnings and the adventure ahead. Before we begin the initiation day, let's start something with light and enjoyable to set the tone. Dance is the hidden
गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे शितिकण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणाम्बुरासी धीं तारा धीं धीं तारा जतुलतो विनोदिनी भुवन पालिनी वे अनाथ रक्षणनी विधि कादटे मोरविनी चेरवटे
captivated everyone. Music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. It's time to turn up the excitement. Let's give a roaring ovation to our college band Unison as they step up to deliver a performance that promises to captivate and inspire us all.
Check. பூமி என்ன சுத்துதே ஊம நெஞ்சு கத்துதே ஏன் முன்னாடி சுக்குற கைய கட்டி நிக்குதே டேமேஜான பீசு நானு ஜோக்கரு போ ஹீரோவான காஞ்ச மண்ணு ஹீரோவான சாஞ்ச தூணு நேரான என்னோட பேரு சீரானதே என்னோட பார்வை நேரானதே ஜீரோவும் இப்போ நூறானதே நூறானதே என்னோட பேரு சீரானதே என்னோட பார்வை நேரானதே ஜீரோவும் இப்போ நூறானதே நூறானதே சந்த பக்கம் போகலாம் பஞ்சு மிட்டாய் வாங்கலாம் பீச் பக்கம் போகலாம் ரங்கராட்டம் சுத்தலாம் மெல்ல ஓகேயானதே ஓடி வந்து இப்போ ஜாலியானதே பைக்கு ரைடு கூட ஹாப்பியானதே காலம் வந்ததே கெத்து ஆனதே வாழ்க்கை மெல்ல மெல்ல ஓகேயானதே ஜோடி வந்து இப்போ ஜாலியானதே பைக்கு ரைடு கூட ஹாப்பியானதே காலம் வந்ததே கெத்து ஆனதே எங்கேயோ போகும் காத்து இப்போ என் ஜன்னல் பக்கம் வீசும் என் கூட பிறந்த சாபம் இப்ப தன்னால ஏத்தீரும் டேமேஜான பீஸ் நானு ஜோக்கரு போ ஹீரோவான காந்த மண்ணு ஹீரோவான சாஞ்ச தூணு நேரான நெஞ்சு கத்துதே ஏன் முன்னாடி சுக்குற கைய கட்டி கைய கட்டி கைய கட்டி நிக்கிறே
who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாத்தியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நரகிழிக்கும் சாரோ. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாத்தியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நரகிழிக்கும் சாரோ. சகசத்து மாறு பேரோ சிரி வந்த வேகமான ஹேரோ பார்க்கும் போது இந்த லாபத்தை பாரு. பல்ல வேக சத்தம் கேட்குதே. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாதியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நாராய் கிழிக்கும் சாரோ. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாதியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நாராய் கிழிக்கும் சாரோ. மந்திரம் கண் கட்டும் வித்தைகள் இது ஏதும் இல்லையே மதனம் தாயுமே. காயம் என்பதே பொய் என்று சொன்னதே தப்பாக தோன்றுதே. நாம் ஹீரோவை பார்த்ததோ வேடி தோன்றும் மாடும் யாரோ யாரோ வேறு பார்க்கும் இந்த ஆள் யார் நல்லதுக்கு சாரி போடுவார். Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாதியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நாரே நாராய் இழுக்கும் தாரோ. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? தாக்க வந்த வாதியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நாராய் இழுக்கும் தாரோ. Two, three, and four, baby. Shut yourself and lock the door. Eight, go, a thing or jar you. Get you whatever you are. Go, 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 baby, go. Go as far as you can go. Nowhere is too far, man. You get you whatever you are. Baby, பார்க்கும் மாடும் யாரோ யாரோ வேறு பார்க்கும் இந்த ஆள் யார் 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 யார். Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாத்தியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை நாரே நாராய் இழுக்கும் தாரோ. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? காக்க வந்த வாத்தியாரோ தாக்க வந்த பரிகாரை தாரி தாராய் இழுக்கும் தாரோ. Thank you. Check, check. மனசே துறந்தாயே நீ எங்கிருந்து வந்தாயோ நீ அடியே அடியே என்ன எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற அடியே அடியே எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற என்ன எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற. இந்த காட்டு பாய ஒரு ஆட்டுக்குட்டி போலவும் பின்னே சுத்துறனே. பறக்க பழக்கிறியே இங்கேந்து வந்தாயோ நீ அடியே அடியே என்ன எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற அடியே அடியே என்ன எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற பூமி விட்டு சொர்க்கத்துக்கு பாதவில் பாத வெறிச்சா மனச கயிறாக்கி இழுத்து போறாயே நீ சொர்க்கம் விட்டு பூமி வந்தா மீண்டும் கிழக்கில் சூரியன் வந்தா நான் விழிச்சு பார்க்கையில கரைஞ்சு போவாயோ நீ அடியே அடியே என்ன எங்க நீ கூட்டி போற 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 தேங்க்யூ
ചെക്ക് ചെക്ക്
మంజుళహాసమా ప్రతి మలుపులోన ఎదున పడిన వన్నెల వనమా వినిసిల పెంచమా విధుల ప్రపంచమా ఎన్నెన్ని వన్నె చిన్నదంటే ఎన్నెల వశమా
నాగాలే తెగిలినా నా నీడే తరిమినా ఉలకవా పలకవా మామా ఎంతో ప్రతిభానినా ఇంతేనా అంగనా మదిని మీటు మధురమైన మన విని వినుమా సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీడ వయసుకున్న అడుపు చెప్పతగునా సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీడ వయసుకున్న అడుపు చెప్పతగునా పట్టుకు వడలన్నవి చూవే నా కళ్ళు ఏ చూపులన్నలా తొక్కుకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ కళ్ళకి కవలి కాస్తాయి కట్టుకల నా కళ్ళలు నువ్వు నువ్వుండే ఎర్రగ కల్లి చిందే నాగలు పిరిగాలికి అయ్యలను ఏ ముందులు నువ్వు నిట్టిస్తే సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మేడ వయసుకున్న అడుపు చెప్పతగునా సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మేడ వయసుకున్న అడుపు చెప్పతగునా
வசீகரா என் நெஞ்சினுக்கு உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும் அதே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்க முன் ஜென்மங்களின் ஏக்கங்கள் தீரும் வசீகரா என் நெஞ்சினுக்கு உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும் அதே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்க முன் ஜென்மங்களின் ஏக்கங்கள் தீரும் நான் நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும் உந்தயவால் தானே ஏங்குகிறேன் தேங்குகிறேன் உன் நினைவால் நானே நான் எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பாடலாமா? அடிமழை வரும் அதில் நனைவோமே குளிர் காய்ச்சலோடு ஸ்நேகம் ஒரு போர்வைக்குள் இரு தூக்கம் குழு குழு பொய்கள் சொல்லி என்னை வெல்வான் அது தெரிந்தும் கூட அன்பு மனமதையேதான் எதிர்பார்க்கும் எங்கேயும் போகாமல் தினம் வீட்டிலேயே நீ வேண்டும் சில சமயம் விளையாட்டாய் உன் நாடைக்குள்ளே நான் வேண்டும் வசீகராய் நெஞ்சினிக்க உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும் அதே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்க உன் ஜென்மங்களின் ஏக்கங்கள் தீரும் தினமும் நீ குளித்ததும் என்னை தேடி என் சேலை நுனியால் உந்தன் தலை துடைப்பாயே அது கவிதை திருடன் போல் பதுங்கியே திடீரென்று பின்னால் இருந்து என்னை நீ அழைப்பாயே அது கவிதை யாரேனும் மணி கேட்டால் அதை சொல்லக்கூட தெரியாதே காதலனும் முடிவெளியில் கடிகார நேரம் கிடையாது 1 2 1 2 3 வசீகராய் நெஞ்சினிக்கு உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும் அதே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்க முன் ஜென்மங்களின் ஏக்கங்கள் தீரும் நான் நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும் உந்தயவால் தானே ஏங்குகிறேன் தேங்குகிறேன் உன் நினைவால் நானே நான். ஸோ ஒன் லாஸ்ட் டைம் எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து பாடணும். ஓகே, மைக் நான் உங்ககிட்ட கொடுக்க போறேன், நீங்க தான் பாட போறீங்க. ஓகே, பண்ணலாமா? ரெடி? 3 2 1 கோ. வசீகராய் சத்தம் பத்தல. நான் நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும் உந்தயவால் தானே ஏங்குகிறேன் தேங்குகிறேன் உன் நினைவால் நானே நான். Thank you. Thank you. So with this, we'd like to introduce you guys, our band. So vocalists, yeah. So we have Anish and Anson on the keys, and Caleb on the bass, and Vishal on the drums, and Kiran on the cajon, and Kritika, Akash, and Swati, myself as the vocalist. Thank you so much.
What an incredible performance. It has certainly left us all in awe. Your talent and energy have truly elevated this event. Let's give a round of applause for Unison.
இது அவங்க கிட்ட கொடுத்துரு. அப்படியா, அப்ப வச்சுக்கோ. இன்னொரு ஒரு 10 minutes sir. I'll call you. 5 minutes sir. 5 minutes sir. Yes sir, sure sir. Sir, 10 minutes கிடையாது, 5 minutes. Great job. Good job. Name board is there.
How many do you have?
Three.
வீடியோ ப்ளே பண்ணா இந்த ஃப்ரண்ட் ஸ்கிரீன்ஸ்ல ப்ளே
Chief guest, guest of honor, CRM, Dean attendance.
அங்க இருந்து அந்த லாஸ்ட்ல
முருகேசன் சார் from the left.
இங்க இருந்து போடியம் கிட்ட பிரின்சிபல்.
இங்க ஸ்டார்ட்.
இங்க இருந்து இப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நான் வருவேன். ஓகே. ஈஸ்வரா. இப்போ இந்த ஃப்ரண்ட்ல கிடக்கு. இந்த முன்னாடி கிடக்கு.
Why he did not think you are a faculty?
தெரியல, எல்லாம் பேசி முடிச்சிட்டு அப்புறம் ஒரு ஃப்ளோல அவனுக்கு வந்துச்சு.
What did you say for that? Sorry, ma'am.
நான் ஒரு அண்ணன்.
More than 5, 6. They bring it.
ஃபைதா வருதா?
இல்லை அவர் எங்கே சேல்ஸ்க்கு எடுத்து வச்சிருப்பாரு, எடுத்து மாற்ற சொல்லுங்க. 4000 வருது, நாங்கள் எல்லாம் சேல்ஸ் முடிச்சோன்னா நாங்கள் சேல்ஸ் மாற்றோம்.
வேண்டாம்.
ஓடி அவுட் பண்ணுங்க, அப்படி அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. ஆஜா ஆஜா ஆஜா, ஹலோ ஆஜா ஆஜா ஆஜா.
பிளாக் இல்லை, சின்ன போடுங்க.
ஓகேண்ணா.
இன்சென்ட் வேணா சைடில் வைங்க, இன்னும் தள்ளுங்க. கால் கீழே இறங்க போதும். அப்புறம் நம்மளே ஸ்பீட் தரணும்.
हेलो सर, मैं बायोलॉजी पढ़ना चाहती हूँ और लाइफ साइंटिस्ट बनना चाहती हूँ. थैंक यू.
Hello sir, I want to be an IS officer. Thank you.
Nice.
Hello sir, I want to be a space research scientist and to be the first man on Mars. Thank you sir.
हेलो सर मैं देश का पहला विजुअली चैलेंज प्रेसिडेंट बनना चाहता हूँ. थैंक यू सर.
What is your name, young man?
सर माय नेम इज श्रीकांत बोला.
झगड़ा महेश ने शुरू किया था.
हाँ तो भाग जाता ना वहाँ से.
कहा भगता नाना, मैं भाग नहीं सकता, सिर्फ लड़ सकता हूँ.
लोगों ने कहा श्रीकांत हो रजनीकांत नहीं, मुंह के बल गिरोगे. उसने कहा
And our new head boy is Shrikant.
12th स्टैंडर्ड में श्री को 98% आया है सर.
टीचर डन.
श्री का एडमिशन भी आर्ट्स में ही हुआ है. मान नहीं रहे कॉलेज वाले.
पर क्यों?
विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इंडियन एजुकेशन सिस्टम.
सेक्स स्क्वायर.
इंडिया के किसी भी कॉलेज ने जिसे पैसे भरकर भी एडमिशन नहीं दिया, उसे दुनिया के टॉप 4 यूनिवर्सिटीज ने स्कॉलरशिप देके बुलाया है. तुम सच में बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग आदमी हो श्रीकांत. तुम्हारे कोर्ट केस, क्रिकेट, MIT सबके बारे में पता है मुझे.
Sir, visually impaired person cannot travel alone in the flight.
आप समझ नहीं रहे, मेरा जाना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. मेरा MIT में एडमिशन हुआ है.
I cannot let you fly alone.
सर आई नीड यू, ऑफ कोर्स आई नीड योर हेल्प. एक्सक्यूज मी, प्लीज हेल्प मी. सर आप प्लीज इनको बोल दीजिए आप मेरे साथ हैं. मेरा एडमिशन नहीं होगा वरना. समवन प्लीज हेल्प मी.
लोगों को तो लगता है कि ये ट्रेन में गाना गाने के लिए ही बने हैं.
मुझे भीख नहीं मांगनी है टीचर, मुझे पढ़ना है टीचर, मुझे पढ़ना है. हम डिसेबल लोगों के लिए जॉब्स क्रिएट करेंगे.
और जॉब क्रिएट कैसे होंगे?
आपको पता है एक विजनरी आदमी ने ऑलरेडी मेरे स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट कर दिया है. कौन? डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम. आपने अपने दिमाग में हमारे लिए अलग ही कहानी बना रखी है. बेचारा कितना बुरा हुआ इसके साथ.
To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wild flower. These lines from Blake's Auguries of Innocence symbolize the endless possibilities that lie in small beginnings and how even the simplest moments can lead to great revelations. Good evening, everyone. Today, the 19th September 2024, you take that first step towards building your professional career. On behalf of Rajalakshmi Engineering College, I am delighted to welcome you all to this Initiation Day, a day that holds immense significance in your life. We are here not just to celebrate your entry into the world of engineering, but also to prepare you for a life where you will grow into responsible, innovative professionals. College life is not merely an extension of your school years, but a transformative experience where you will learn, grow, and begin to understand the world from a whole new perspective. As you leave behind the familiar halls of school and step into this dynamic institution, you also step into a realm of greater freedom and responsibility. And trust me, this transition is going to be an exhilarating adventure. Let me also take a moment to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Shankar Narayanan Vishwanathan, and our guest of honor, Mr. Shrikant Bulla, two distinguished personalities who have made incredible contributions in their fields and here to inspire you today. I would also like to welcome all the senior faculty members, staff, and everyone present today who is a part of this wonderful occasion. As Albert Einstein once said, "The more I study science, the more I believe in God." Let us start this program by acknowledging the higher force that guides us in all our endeavors.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदाम् सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं स्वप्रकाशरूपिणीं 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 वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदाम्
Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. We take immense pleasure in extending a warm welcome to one such leader whose unwavering dedication and visionary leadership have been a constant source of inspiration and guidance for all of us. I now invite our respected principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, to share his wisdom and insights with the freshers.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, learned faculty members, proud parents, special invitees, and dear students, very good evening to all of you. On this momentous occasion, it's my pleasure to welcome very distinguished guests, Mr. Shankar Narayanan Vishwanathan, Vice President, Corporate Technology Office, Tata Consultancy Services, and Mr. Shrikant Bulla, Public Speaker, Entrepreneur, Philanthropist, and CEO of Bollant Industries. We are privileged and honored to have you amidst us, and thank you very much for sparing your valuable time with us. I am happy to welcome our respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghnathan, the driving force behind all our endeavors. Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, Advisor, Rajalakshmi institutions, who is guiding and mentoring us in all our major activities. It is with immense pleasure I welcome our Vice Chairman, Sri Abhay Shankar Meghanathan, dynamic leader, well versed with the further growth of our institution, and Madam Tashri Abhay, Director, Rajalakshmi School of Architecture. I extend a warm welcome to all the members of faculty and staff, and most importantly, the freshers of batch 2024-25. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey for all the first-year students. I am indeed very happy to address you, gathered at Rajalakshmi Engineering College, to begin your studies in engineering and technology programs, where your innate potential will be aroused and nurtured further to make you highly competent professionals. First, I would like to congratulate each one of you for making it to this esteemed institution. REC, an autonomous institution affiliated with Anna University, founded in 1997 with just 3 undergraduate programs and an intake of 180 students. Today, we have grown into a full-fledged institution offering 19 undergraduate programs, 9 postgraduate programs, with over 3,500 students enrolled in this academic year 24-25. This growth is a testament to our relentless pursuit of excellence in engineering education, research, and development. REC's vision statement are very few in words, but the message conveyed is very profound: to mold you into successful professionals who are not only highly skilled in diverse streams, but also make you responsible and compassionate leaders of tomorrow. As we have assembled here today to commence your higher studies, remember the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, acclaimed as Missile Man, who said, I quote, "Dream, dream, and dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. Let today be the start of the dream, the beginning of scholarly pursuit that will shape your life excitingly, and you will in turn contribute to the nation in every field of its growth and prosperity." Rajalakshmi Engineering College is not just about textbook and exams. With our 15 centers of excellence in fields like MEMS and microfluidics, machine vision, digital manufacturing, electric vehicles, and so on. Our REC AICT Idea Lab, equipped with modern technology like 3D printing, laser cutting machines, and drone test beds, we ensure that you are well trained to meet the challenges of Industry 4.0. Our partnership with global leaders like Dassault Systems through the REC 3D Hub enables our students and faculty members to engage with research and industry consultancy activities, giving you a platform to contribute to real-world innovations. The Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, Government of India, has recognized our institution for its immense research potential, and you too will have the chance to be a part of these endeavors. At this juncture, let me quote Bertrand Russell, who once said, "The world is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper." This college is the place where your minds will sharpen, your ideas will evolve, and knowledge you gain will turn into new products and industry-oriented processes. Remember that true learning is not about memorizing facts, but about a deep understanding of intricate concepts and applying them to create new solutions for the challenges of tomorrow. We firmly believe that education is not confined to the 4 walls of conventional classrooms or laboratories. That is why we offer a wide range of personality development programs, company-specific trainings, and value-added courses. You will also benefit from various residential employability training camps and hands-on workshops aimed at enhancing your problem-solving and leadership skills. Students also get opportunities to visit several campuses abroad for internship programs. Our accomplishments speak for themselves. From being ranked at 12th in the Times Engineering Universities and Industries Survey to securing its place in the band of 11 to 50 in the National Institute Ranking Framework of Innovation 2024, receiving Engineering Educational and Excellence Award from the Institution of Engineers India, and securing the highest A++ grade by UGC in the NAC accreditation. Rajalakshmi Engineering College is a name synonymous with quality and innovation. In the midst of rigorous schedule of classwork, examination, and excellent academic performance, our students regularly participate in various national and international level technical competitions and paper presentations and win awards. The latest achievements being 3 teams of our students secured 2nd, 4th, and 5th position in the national level HackQuest 2024 competitions conducted by PSC iTech, in which more than 2,500 teams participated. The first runner-up received a cash award of rupees 1.5 lakhs for their innovative solution for disaster management. 6 teams of our students participated in the prestigious Google Developers Solution Challenge 2024, an international event that challenges participants to address one or more United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals using Google technology. Among several thousand teams participated, our team, Unfazed, has been qualified to be one among the world's top 100 teams. But remember, dear students, success does not come overnight. As Steve Jobs once said, your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Whether you are studying in civil engineering, biotechnology, engineering design, or data science, dedicate yourself in pursuing it wholeheartedly. I encourage you to actively engage in opportunities provided to you, not just in curriculum listed in the courses, but also in extracurricular and co-curricular activities and research projects. These experiences will shape you into well-rounded professionals ready to face the challenges in this ever-dynamic global landscape. Hard work and discipline is the motto of our institution, REC. I urge you to maintain a balance between hard work and personal growth. Strive to push your boundaries, but also make time to build friendships, enjoy the campus life, and develop a healthy mind. To conclude, let me remind you that Rajalakshmi Engineering College is not just an institution, it's a platform where you dream, take flight, fulfilling your significant aspirations. On behalf of the management, faculty, and staff, I once again welcome you all and wish you all the very best in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. An institution's success relies on dedicated students, effective leadership, and a committed faculty. Senior faculty members, with their wisdom and experience, are the cornerstone of success, guiding and inspiring both the institution and its future leaders. We now present a short video introducing our senior faculty members.
Dr. S.N. Murugesan, Principal, PhD in Thermal Sciences, with over 33 years of experience and numerous publications, he has received the Award of Excellence from Academic Insights. Dr. S.P. Srinivasan, Vice Principal, a PhD in Industrial Engineering, with 23 years of experience, he has authored a textbook and serves as Vice Chairman for the Indian Institution of Production Engineers. Dr. M. Sobia, Professor Emeritus, EEE, an experienced educator and researcher with extensive publications, he has guided many PhD scholars and holds 2 patents. Dr. V. Murali Bhaskaran, IE Dean, Academics, and Professor, CSE. With a PhD and over 34 years of experience, he has published 45 papers and received multiple awards for teaching and research excellence. Mr. I. Philip Praveen, Director, Training and Placement, and Dean, Student Affairs. An ME in Power Electronics with 24 years of teaching experience, he enhances student employability through training camps and value-added programs. Dr. P. Kumar, Director, Computing and Information Science, and HOD, CSE, a PhD in Cloud Computing with 28 years of experience, he has published 50 papers and received the Patron Award from CSI. Dr. S. Poonkulali, Director, Alumni Affairs, and Head, Center for Assistive Technology and Devices. With a PhD and 24 years of experience, she has published 90 papers and received multiple awards, including recognition as a Top 51 Woman Achiever in STEM 2021. Dr. Johanna Rajkumar, Dean, Biotech, a PhD in Biochemistry with 28 years of experience, she has guided many PhD scholars and published extensively in peer-reviewed journals. Dr. M. Palanivelan, Director, PG Studies and Professor, ECE, a PhD holder in Instrumentation and Control. With 28 years of experience, he has published 56 papers and received several awards, including Best Administrator Award. Dr. S. Sikar, Director, Research Publications and Professor, Mechanical Engineering. An accomplished researcher in mechanical engineering, he leads initiatives in research publications within the academic community. Dr. L. Sujata, Head, Center of Excellence in MEMS and Microfluidics, and Professor, AECE, a PhD with 33 years of experience. She has 37 publications and received multiple awards, including the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award for Innovative Research, Dr. M. Selvakumar, Dean, Civil Engineering. With a BE, Main, and PhD in Air Pollution, he has 25.5 years of experience, published 35 papers, and holds 1 product patent. Dr. S. Rama Reddy, Dean, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Dr. V. Prasanna. Kumari, Coordinator, IQAC, and Professor, IT, a PhD in Data Security with 23 years of experience. She oversees quality audits and accreditation processes. Dr. M. Mudusamy, Controller of Examinations and HOD and AHS. With over 32 years of teaching and research experience, he holds a PhD in graph theory and has published several research papers. Dr. L. Priya, Coordinator, TEIC, and Professor, IT, a PhD in Computer Vision. With over 20 years of experience, she has published 75 papers and secured funding for various projects. Dr. Suresh Chandra Kandai, Professor and HOD, Aeronautical Engineering. With over 16 years of experience and a PhD in Aerospace Engineering, he has published 27 papers and completed UGC-funded projects. Dr. K. Bhaskar, Professor and HOD, Automobile Engineering and Coordinator, NPTEL, a PhD holder with 26 years of experience. He has over 100 publications and received multiple awards for his contributions to research and education. Dr. K. Sekar, Professor and HOD, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Dr. Nana Sekar, JM, Professor and HOD, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. With an ME and PhD, he has published 25 papers and guided 4 PhD scholars and is a BOS member at DMI Engineering College.
Dr. S. Rajkumar, Professor and HOD, Biomedical. A PhD with 24 years of teaching and 9 years of industrial experience, 13 publications, guiding 1 scholar on a project funded by DST, RS29, 4 lakhs. Dr. M. Sankar, Professor and HOD, Biotechnology, MSc, MPhil, PhD with 17 years of experience, published 4 SCIE and 4 Scopus papers, recipient of the Best Faculty Award from Tech Forum Research Foundation. Dr. T.R. Sundara Raman, Professor and HOD, Chemical Engineering, 26 years of teaching experience, published papers in national and international journals. Research areas include wastewater treatment and environmental engineering. Dr. S. Geeta, Professor and HOD, Civil Engineering, PhD and postdoctoral fellow with 24 years of experience, published 40 papers, received a patent and completed consultancy projects worth 5 lakhs. Dr. K. Devaki, Professor and HOD, Computer Science and Business System. PhD with 23 years of experience, published 22 journals, 19 conferences, and 2 book chapters, guiding 6 PhD scholars. Mr. S. Umamaheswara Rao, Professor and HOD CSD, MFA and MA Master. Benedict Jayaprakash, Nicholas, Professor and HOD CSE Cyber Security. Dr. L. Bhagya Lakshmi, Professor and HOD ECE, ME in Electronics and PhD in WSN with 24 years of teaching experience, published 70 papers and received the Best Researcher Award by Tech Forum Research Foundation. Dr. C. Kamala Kanan, Professor and HOD RTEE, me, PhD, with 18 years of teaching and 8 years of industry experience, published 18 international papers, guided 4 PhD scholars. Dr. K. Ramalakshmi, Professor and HOD Food Technology, PhD with 26 years of research and teaching experience, published 55 research papers and secured multiple patents, guiding 3 PhD scholars. Dr. Valamati, Professor and HOD Information Technology, B in CSE Main. In CSE PhD and ICE, 26 years of teaching experience, published 54 papers, guiding 3 PhD scholars. Dr. R. Shanti, Professor and HOD Mechanical Engineering, PhD with 24 years of teaching and research experience, published 8 papers and holds 10 design patents. Dr. Nateri M. Sudarsan, Professor, Mechanical Engineering, PhD with 18 years in academics and 14 years in industry, published 54 papers, guiding 3 PhD and 2 MS students. Dr. Ritesh Ramakrishna Bhatt, Professor and HOD Mechatronics, Engineering, Dr. Ritesh Ramakrishna Bhatt, Professor and Head of Mechatronics, Engineering. A PhD holder in Industrial Engineering, he has 45 plus publications and serves as a lead editor for Scopus indexed journals. Recently appointed to 2 top quartile Springer Nature editorial boards, he is also a recognized keynote speaker. Dr. R. Giri, Professor and HOD Robotics and Automation, PhD with experience in national and international publications, guiding 7 PhD scholars. Dr. M. Uma Raman, Professor and HOD MBA, a PhD holder with 25 years of experience. She has 45 publications and received awards, including the APJ Abdul Kalam Teaching Excellence National Award. Dr. A. Rajkumar, Head, Center for Fostering Social Responsibility, and Professor, Mechanical Engineering. With a PhD in Industrial Engineering, he has 10 years of industrial experience and 19 years of teaching experience, along with several international journal publications. Dr. P. Vasudevan, Nodal Officer, Anti-Ragging Committee, and Professor, Physics, an MSc and PhD holder with 21 years of experience. He has 16 publications, 1 guided PhD scholar, and received the Excellence in Education Award. Sub-Lieutenant M. Muthu Assistant Professor, SG, Cum Associate, NCC Officer, Navy, an MA and MPhil. Graduate with 18 years of experience, he has 5 publications and received multiple Best NCC Officer Awards. Mr. A. Eswaran, Assistant Professor SS and CTO, NCC, Army Wing, holding an ME in Computer Integrated Manufacturing, and with 12 years of experience, he has 10 publications and received 5 Best Faculty Awards. Mr. P. Jiva Kalyana Sundaram, Executive Officer, Administration, a postgraduate in Physics and Quality Management with over 31 years of experience in teaching and academic administration. Mrs. P. Magila, Senior Administrative Officer. She holds MCom, MBA and MSc, Yoga, degrees bringing 27 years of administrative experience in educational institutions. Dr. T. Tamiselvan, Admissions Officer and Professor, EE, a PhD in Power Electronics. With over 16 years of teaching experience, he has several international journal publications. Mr. Mahesh Menon, Head HR, Raja Lakshmi. Institutions. With a management postgraduate degree from IKM Kozhikode, he has 26 years of experience in various sectors, including education and healthcare. Mr. M. Patiban, Transport in Charge, A B graduate in mechanical engineering with 32 years of industrial experience, he specializes in manufacturing processes and transport coordination. K. Bharat, project manager, construction and maintenance, a graduate in civil and structure with 26 years of experience in modern design and construction of educational buildings. Mr. B.R. Gopi, IT manager, an MCA graduate and digital transformation specialist from the Indian School of Business. He has 25 plus years in IT administration. He manages IT infrastructure and social media for Raja Lakshmi Engineering College and has integrated LinkedIn learning and interactive technologies in classrooms.
Mr. V. Vijayakumar, Manager, Hostels. A BSc graduate with 29 years of experience in operations and marketing, plus 6 years in HR and administration. Ms. T. Punitavathi, Senior Librarian. With an MLIS and MPHIL, she has over 21 years of library administration experience and has presented at national and international conferences. Dr. M. Vijayaraghavan, Director of Physical Education, a PhD in physical fitness with extensive experience. He has received the Best Physical Director Award and has coached teams in various sports. Ms. R. Renuka, Physical Directress, a BCom and MP Ed. Graduate with 15 years of experience, she specializes in coaching women's teams and holds a black belt in karate. Dr. R. Nandini, Medical Officer. A full-time medical officer with a master's in family medicine and 23 years of professional experience at the College Health Center.
A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We are honored to have with us today a beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangameghanathan. Her exceptional leadership and profound wisdom are deeply valued by all.
Good evening. My heartfelt thanks once again to the chief guest, Mr. Shankar Narayanan Vishwanathan, Vice President, Corporate Technology Office, Tata Consultancy Services, and Mr. Srikant Bola, Public Speaker, Entrepreneur, Philanthropist, CEO of Ballant Industries, Professor Muthukrishnan, Advisor, Rajalakshmi Institutions, our Principal, Dr. Murugesan, Mr. Murali Bhaskaran, and all the other teachers, Professor Subaya, who is seated there. He is one person who refuses to anytime come up on the stage. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. All the other senior teachers and my very dear new students. I welcome you all to this portals of Rajalakshmi Institutions. I am not going to talk too much about the college because I do believe that today the youngsters do a very deep research into the restaurant they want to eat with, or to a movie that they want to go, or a shirt that they want to buy. I believe that you would have done enough researching on this institution, and the principal has also mentioned, but only one thing that I would like to tell you is this institution will definitely provide you equal responsibilities to equal rights. You know, you can have your right as long as you enjoy you have your responsibility. So your behavior tells you where you would go from what you are today. And so make sure that we never curb enthusiasm of an youngster, but aberration or bad behaviors will not be tolerated anytime. That is the only thing that I always tell on every such meeting. And apart from that, I would just like to tell that I'm very happy that my hearty congratulations that you all have made it to the higher education portals. As you all know that it takes a lot of hard work, dedication to make it to higher education, particularly your last 2 years of your having to work, because during Corona time you all must have been at least in your higher education or secondary education. So that 2 years of break could have really made a lot of difficulty in coming back to the academic systems. And I'm very happy that you all have made it very well. And congratulations to you all. And I also appreciate your parents who backed you and said that okay, that you can go ahead for an educational higher education, because I know most of you are backed by your parents financially. So be very thankful to the teachers that who have put you here. Be thankful to your parents. Never forget them. And I would just like to say that principal was mentioning about you all may be excited. What excites you? How you are going to excite the society? How you are going to excite your parents? In turn, how you are going to excite the nation depends on how you are going to receive what is being said, what is being given in the classrooms and the laboratories, and wherever the opportunities are being provided. And I would finally, I don't want to make a, because I know today is when you start the day, your life is going to be more or less like this for another 4 years, maybe it's even harder, you know. And you'll have to learn to get up early and then, you know, do all your work and learn to do, because higher education means more work. It doesn't mean that it is the end. It is just the beginning of another phase. And all the time, because I keep hearing these words very often, I would like to just say, people say IoT, you know, Internet of Things. I would say involvement of teachers. Involvement of teachers is all that requires for all of you, and I'm sure all our teachers are highly involved and motivated teachers. And machine learning is something that I come across. You all know what machine learning is or trying to learn, but mindful learning. No, learning is a kind of an art, and what you learn, what you need to unlearn, what you want to relearn, what you learn deep learning, all that you have to decide, and you are almost an adult. So you should know what you are doing, and you should own the responsibilities for what you do. And finally, I thought I'll talk about AI, not talk. I don't have that much knowledge to talk about AI before Mr. Shankar Narayanan, who is a technical prowess in that. And I would say AI, I thought I would say ancient India, because AI you should also think about this India that has been ancient, and that is ancient, and it is really brought you whatever culture that you have. But from all the introduction of the teachers, it can also be accent of India. You know, all the names that were read were all through AI, and the accent of India should be somewhat like, it should keep to the ancient way of pronouncing and things like that. So remember that you come from a nation that has really given you something that no other nation can give, which I can proudly say because I'm 60 plus and I have experienced it, and believe that your nation is very good, very strong, and very great. And you can always look for pastures, greener pastures, wherever you find, you can always, but never forget that you are from India anytime. Thank you very much for this opportunity. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful and inspiring words of wisdom. Your message has truly motivated and encouraged us all. Success, it's not just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. This quote perfectly embodies the essence of Mr. Shankar Narayanan Vishwanathan's remarkable career. Mr. Shanky Vishwanathan is a business leader, industry advisor, and technologist in the CTO group in TCS. As head of strategic initiatives, Mr. Shanky works with CXOs to help shape their strategic business initiatives and unlock new business opportunities by harnessing the transformative and sometimes disruptive potential of technology. He is currently focused on helping customers prepare and build for the future by harnessing the full might of generative AI, next generation operational technologies like robotics, 5G, and Edge, a new intelligent open and a sustainable energy ecosystem, and a reimagined toolset for net zero acceleration. Within TCS, Mr. Shanky is leading the incubation of next generation business capabilities and big bets that will power the future growth of TCS. Prior to this role, Mr. Shanky has performed various business and technology leadership roles across markets and industries. He has led industry units for TCS, incubated and scaled large account relationships, spearheaded multiple large-scale business transformation and system integration initiatives for customers, and has headed architecture boards and functions in various customer organizations. He has been part of industry advisory boards and holds multiple patents in real-world business solutions exploring digital technologies. A native of Chennai, Mr. Shanky holds a master's degree in computer science and engineering. He is a passionate barefoot runner, a trained percussionist of Carnatic music, and a movie buff. I would now like to request Mr. Shankar Narayan Vishwanathan to share a few words with our first year cohorts.
Madam Chairperson, am I audible? Excellent. Madam Chairperson, Principal, the Dean, Dr. Muthukrishnan, and importantly, from the applause that we all got, Mr. Srikanth here, I think it's a real pleasure and honor. I think Professor Subbaya I have to call out because I think he wanted some vitamin D. He's sitting in the sun there. But a very good afternoon all. Please, I need some applause, guys. Good. I think this is the first of it's going to be a very formative stage of your career in life, both in career as well as in personal life. I think first year, I strongly remember the first year of my college, which I approached with great trepidation and so on and so forth. And it has been a formative age for me. Having joined such a prestigious institution like Rajalakshmi Engineering College, when the chairperson told me that it is 28 years, I'm 29 years in TCS, so it's almost as old as I am in the company in TCS right now. I think we share a huge relationship with REC at this point in time. It's a pleasure and honor to address each one of you. I want first to each one of you to acknowledge that you have achieved something reaching the portals of this college today and starting your 4-year engineering career within this college. I think it needs a huge round of applause to yourself as well as your parents behind this. But as the chairperson said, I think this is the start of a journey. Okay, so what I will try to spend in the next 10-15 minutes, I know there's a lot of sun on a lot of folks here, everybody's trying to cover their face, etc. I would like to keep it short. What I will share with you is my personal reflection of having encountered 29 generations of students coming into TCS, having addressed innumerable number of students across colleges. I have a great passion to meet up with students like yourself because I learn a lot in the process. I would like to share some key aspects of what I feel you should create as a foundational capability as you embark on your career within REC. I see 4 fundamental tenets which shapes and forms students which come out of colleges. Okay, just look at the scale of your cohort batch right now. It is, I think it's 4,000, right? Sorry, 3,000. So this particular cohort alone is 3,000 students are going to pass out of engineering in 4 years' time. Tamil Nadu on its own is producing the most number of engineering colleges per capita area across India. So you are going to come into an inflection point where you are going to be among a sea of engineers joining potential career options and career opportunities into. So what distinguishes one from another? I want you to remember 4 fundamental things as you start your educational career in REC. The first element is what I call as learning. I think the chairperson made a statement of the importance of learning within colleges. A lot of electrical students will be here, I know for sure. The HOD of electrical engineering will recognize this book called B.L. Tereja. DC Machines by B.L. Tereja, MG Say AC Machines. Any person feeds 10 years of engineering papers into a ChatGPT today and ask ChatGPT question, what are the 3 important questions I should study for my exam so that I will pass the exam? I will tell you with certainty, ChatGPT will give you a perfectly correct answer and you can pass the exam with flying colors. That is all that is needed for you to clear one semester. You feed the question paper, there is a very clear pattern, you can easily pass the test. Sorry, the professors of electrical engineering, I'm not trying to belittle their academic qualification of yours because I'm an electrical engineer by heart, okay? And so when somebody said they are power systems engineering, I come from the power systems engineering background. The reason I'm telling that is passing a semester is being made so easy with technology today. You can ask the right questions to an intelligent AI system, it will tell you what questions to prepare. It will in fact give you an answer at how to prepare the answer as well. It is so easy to pass an exam. So if each one of you have joined this college to clear with no arrears, with flying colors and first class, it is extremely easy to do. And that is exactly what you should not do. This is a time for you to understand the core concepts of what makes the world tick, what makes industries work, what does technology do to industries, what does mechanical engineering lathe machine mean in life. Because this is so important for you to understand the foundational capabilities of sciences and technologies. The second element is, it is not sufficient for you to know theory. How does a DC motor work? DC motor has a copper magnet, alnico magnet. You can recognize that in BL Tereja. Tomorrow you go up, first year students, if anybody is here, you go open the book, you will see alnico magnet. Nobody will Google to see what alnico magnet means. Because it is written in BL Tereja, it is considered a Bible. Copper wire wound on an alnico magnet, put a cable and then the motor starts working. That is all you need to know. The most important understanding is, as you learn subjects here, you also start to understand to apply what you are learning here in your real life scenario. And last but not the least, start to understand where you would want to specialize, which is aligned to your core capabilities. Please spend time learning. Learning does not happen through reading books alone. I was just giving an anecdote offline, which I share with all TCSers, I'm sharing it with you as well. I even now have a habit of reading for 4 hours. I will find time to read for 4 hours. Lot of time is spent trying to figure out what I should read for 4 hours. Because I need to keep myself occupied. Because what I learned today expires very shortly. The obsolescence is so very fast. Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan was giving an anecdote where if anybody has been reading the papers or if anybody has given NEET as well, along with your engineering, you would have noticed one of the biggest controversies this year was one physics answer, which was actually right 2 years back, but it is wrong today. So the whole notion is there are a lot of people who answered right if they had taken the NEET exam 2 years back, but the same answer is wrong today if the question is tabled today. That is the sense of obsolescence which is happening to what you learn today. How do you keep abreast with aspects of industry, aspects of concepts and applying? Needs a huge element of learning, and you need to invest the time in learning. Learning is not reading through books. Each one of you have come from a culture of Instagram. Instagram is all about 10-second flips of your thumb. That is all Instagram is all about. The moment you see a picture, you understand what you think it is, and then you flip to the next picture. Our whole societal media ecosystem is pivoted on short attention spans. So when you see a particular concept, you think you understand that concept, and you flip the page over, you think you understood the whole thing. You would not have. What you should do right now is use your peer community to deliberate, discuss, and understand with deeper context. As you start to share perspectives of what you learn, as you share perspectives of what you read, as you share perspectives of what I read, you will be amazed on the lack of awareness and depth that you have on each and every subject. That is extremely critical. Spend time talking to your peer community about subjects you learn. Spend time talking to your cohorts, to your teachers, to your professors, to the extended communities of labs and industry cohorts that you have. Learning is pivotal, and that is point number 1. Learning is not to clear your semester exams. Learning is to understand concepts. Learning is to apply concepts, ability to apply concepts, and learning to understand where your sweet spot of appreciation is. The second big element is, it is not about educational learning alone which matters most. Where I have seen a lot of people struggle when they come out of college is the big impact of soft skills. Soft skills is so central and important to people's success. It includes language, it includes public speaking, it includes ability to articulate and communicate, but most importantly, it includes ability to listen and understand and appreciate. There is a huge opportunity for you to develop this during the next 4 years. This institution will provide capabilities and opportunities for you to collaborate, interact with people with multiple diversities. Use that opportunity to improve your soft skills. This is not the time for you to think certain things cannot be assimilated. I'll give you a simple anecdote. I had an extremely smart person in my own team who came from a Tamil medium background, and his English was not so proficient at that point in time. He was working with me in the UK, and we had great difficulties. The customer came and gave us a reflection saying that Shanky, he's a top techie guy, but unfortunately we are struggling to communicate to each other. He is unable to understand what exactly I am saying, and I am unable to understand what exactly he is saying. It is just not the language. It is a soft skill of really understanding the hidden intent of what people are trying to tell you. The pauses between words matter more, and those things hardly get communicated just through language. It goes through people interaction. So he was very clear about it. This person spent 3 hours, you wouldn't believe, every day half an hour. He used to spend reading Guardian to me. Guardian is a very popular newspaper in the UK. It is more of English and less of gossip, so it makes it easy to read. He used to spend half an hour every day reading it to me. He used to spend the time to understand and cross that barrier of language, which he suddenly realized was really creating an impediment for him for success. Please spend time improving your soft skills. Articulation, storytelling, art of storytelling, preparing presentations, understanding papers and articulating it. More importantly, the art of communicating with people. And this is the best time for you to exploit it and leverage, because that will distinguish and also ran from the person who has depth in understanding in language. That is the second element. The first is learning, second is soft skills. The third very big element is discipline. I think the chairperson made a statement that I think you might need to get up early. Getting up early means there is a huge element of time available to you for success. I will again use a personal anecdote of mine. I used to be 127 kilos in 2002. Okay, for those people who don't believe, it is the truth. If you see my marriage photos, you will see a very magnificent version of me occupying 3/4 of the entire picture, because I was so big. And I was hypertensive, I had triglycerides, I had sugar, and I had all the three troika, which will cause any person the grief. And this is when I was just early 20s. So you can imagine the problem I was going through. And my life was my work style was bad. I worked long hours, eat wrong times and all that. So then I got into a discipline that, okay, it is my health, nobody else is going to take care, and it is my responsibility to bring it down. So it took me a humongous task, humongous amount of discipline to bring it down. And that is where my passion for running came in. And then it migrated to barefoot running, because barefoot running is my time when I spend to myself with no electronics, nothing. So even now, there are things which are non-negotiable in my day. I get up at 3:45 in the morning, 7 days a week. It doesn't matter. Whether it is weekend or weekday, I get up at 3:45. Not because there is no power in my house. It is more because only if I get up early in the morning, I can do things which matter to me the most. So 1 hour of running is essential for me, because that is when I unwind. I don't look at electronics until 7:30 in the morning. No TV, no cell phone, nothing. After 8:30, you can't call my phone, except my parents and my wife and son, of course. Nobody else can reach my phone because it goes into automatic silent mode. No TV, nothing. I have to do half an hour of reading every day in the morning, something which I have not done in the past. I have to sit in silent mode for half an hour. in the darkness. I do yoga, then I do strength training, a lot of things until my day starts. So for me to accommodate this, the only thing I can do is I have to get up early. And it is non-negotiable. It is just non-negotiable. It is the first 3 seconds which matter the most for you to take the decision. And once you take the move, you have to go with it. There is a very famous phrase which somebody told me, which I want to impart to you. Everybody will have aspirations. Aspiration is free of cost. Ambition is free of cost. Each one of you will have aspiration. Aspirations without action means zero. If you don't act on your aspiration, it means zero to you. Action without consistency will not give you results. Consistency comes with discipline. You have to find time to be very disciplined. You identify time for learning. You identify time for soft skills. You identify time for your personal health. You identify time to pursue your personal passion, creative capability. It doesn't matter what it is. Allocate time. Learn to manage time effectively. Learn, and this is the time to do it. College life is very, very fertile ground to establish the concept of discipline and rigor to what you do. It doesn't mean you stop enjoying. All it means is channelize your enjoyment to what matters the most to you. Get into the habit of time management, get into the habit of discipline, which is the third big takeaway I want you to take. And last but not the least, please enjoy. This 4 years is going to be the formative years for you. College life is an indelible experience. Most of my closest friends are my college friends, because this is going to be an absolutely fabulous period. But when I say enjoy, of course you have to see the GOAT movie on first day first show. Okay, all of that you do. I'm not saying no. But enjoy personal relationships. Embrace diversity that you find among your cohorts. Understand diversity, understand inclusion. Understand why people have different perspectives. Enjoy differences. Enjoy diversity. Enjoy challenges in this. Because this is what will make your career. You cannot be a successful person alone. You cannot be a successful person alone. You will be a successful person when there is a group of people around you who make you successful. And that is formed through personal relationships. And that is formed through enjoyable, sustained relationships. Get into the heart of making those relationships work in your college life. When the principal was sharing perspective that this college is very unique, that you might almost have 50% diversity of women here. It is such a proud concept. It is such a proud state of affairs. Not many colleges have it. Embrace the diversity. Embrace the diversity. People will have diverse opinions. Try to understand and appreciate why people have diverse opinions. Broaden the vistas of your thinking as you embrace the diversity. So when you enjoy, I want you to enjoy the 4 years with diversity, with sustained relationships, and a bonding which will hold you to good stead. With that, I want to conclude. Wish you the very, very best. I hope I have an opportunity in 4 years' time to work with some of you or most of you, if possible, within TCS. And I will conclude with just to recollect the 4 points which matter the most. Learning, continuous learning. Second is soft skills. Third is discipline. And fourth is relationships and enjoyment. With that, wishing you the very best. And thank you, dignitaries, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Shanky, for your inspiring words. We are truly astonished by your commitment to push the boundaries of technologies and your dedication to create a more sustainable and innovative world. Your work continues to inspire us, and we look forward to seeing the incredible impact you will make in the years to come. We now invite our esteemed chairperson to present the memento as a token of appreciation to our distinguished chief guest. Risk more than others think is safe. Dream more than others think is practical. Behind every great achievement is an inspiring story. This video will give you a glimpse into one such story. And trust me, you won't want to miss meeting the person behind it.
Imagine you lost your eyes for a day. Will you stop dreaming? Or will you dream even more? There is someone who will make you believe in the latter, leading from the fields of a little coastal village in Sitarampuram to the podium of the biggest world stages like TED Talks. Learning from the special school of Hyderabad to the glorious halls of MIT. Striking from the cricket boundaries of India to the baseball diamonds of America. Striving from being visually impaired to opening opportunities for all at Bolland. Evolving from being a small farmer's son to a world's recognized entrepreneur by Forbes today. He has created a life on his own terms that never negotiates his attitude of Shri can do anything. This attitude brought him close not only to the 8 lakh students of Lead India program, but his mentor himself, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Yes, being blind, his life is still full of challenges. Today, the biggest and the most challenging dream that he lives and breathes is running the Bolland Industries itself. Being the CEO of a multi-business company that manages some of the biggest recycling and manufacturing operations, he aims Bolland to be a global symbol of inclusivity and environment consciousness. Bolland today is known for high-quality, eco-friendly products, a savior for treating industrial waste, a leader of inclusive employment in India, and a highly profitable organization that works with business excellence. An idea so impactful that even Dr. Kalam himself and Tata Group put their faith in his company and became investing partners. His initiatives like the Braille Library in Hyderabad, Samanvay Center, a school for disabled, and the Surge Impact Foundation for supporting entrepreneurs have given hopes to thousands and continue to do so relentlessly. Even hiring at Bolland also mirrors his vision of inclusivity with over 36% differently abled workforce and growing. He has also received every conceivable laurel of a young man's dream. Forbes 30 Under 30, NDTV Indian of the Year, World Economic Forum's Young Global Leader, JCI's Top 10 Outstanding Young Persons, and much more. Some good people felt his life journey is worth the silver screen, and now even his biopic, at an early age, is serving his long vision for a more positive and hopeful world where every individual has a unique vision and they feel motivated to act on it. Success and appreciation that the movie received have motivated him even more to put more efforts and help more people. With a smile and a bucket full of ideas, he's a philanthropist, a visionary, an entrepreneur, the CEO of Bolland Industries. He is Mr. Shrikant Bola.
It was indeed an incredible and inspiring journey. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Shrikant Bola.
Maybe Mike is a little bit afraid of me here. So, வணக்கம் நல்லா இருக்குங்களா? Thank you. Good evening, gentlemen. and ladies and gentlemen who are assembled here. And after 20 years, I got an opportunity to get some D vitamin today. So I thank Rajalakshmi institutions for giving me this opportunity of getting not only D vitamin, but also to speak to you this evening. Respected all the dignitaries, Mr. Shankar Narayanan, Chairperson, beloved directors, administrators, faculty, and my dear students. Indeed, it's my real honor today to address all of you because I love students. And this reminds me of my school days and my very beginning of my college days. When I joined MIT first time in the US, I was just wallowing in that memory zone. And it is indeed a great experience. 15 years passed by, and yet the memory remains fresh in my mind. I know you have seen this movie, and there was a trailer playing in when I was walking in. And I'm pretty sure, did you like the movie? What do you want to learn from me today? You know, everybody, wherever I go, along with the photograph, of course, will ask me a question. Shrikantji, aapka childhood was very challenging and people didn't want to accept you, but now you became a hero. Does it feel different? And I tell everybody, absolutely it doesn't feel anything different because I just simply didn't become a hero now. I was a born hero. I was a zero in the eyes of the world because I don't have eyesight, they thought. But I know I was a hero because I have the real vision in me. You know, a person without the privilege of eyesight can perhaps do anything that he or she could wish to do it, just as I have done it and shown the world that I can do it. But a person without vision can do nothing. Today I want to decode that philosophy for you. I know Shankar Narayanan ji had given you a lot of success mantra, and I truly believe his style of leadership and sales pitch, of course. So I had seen he has also given you all the values that are required for him to hire you. So I was in fact getting those gist of his speech. But let me tell you, sight is purely for the eye and vision is purely for the mind. Sight is something that you can feel it, you can see it, that whether someone has a disability or not. But vision is something that you cannot see it. When you don't see the vision, then there is no question of having blind people in this world. Everybody is specially abled. Therefore, anyone, irrespective of all odds that we have in our life, can thrive in our own chosen field and do wonders and create the legacy for all of us. And that's what I have been doing over last 33 years. That is why I tell you I'm a hero, because I was able to let's clap in the end because they only given me 15 minutes. So I'll get through it quickly. Now, I was able to surpass the whole world's stigma. When they said, Shrikant, you cannot do this, I proven to them that I can do it. Instead of looking anything from a problem, I look at it like an opportunity. Today, instead of sitting in the hot sun, I was thinking when last I got this opportunity to sit in the hot sun and got some vitamin D. That is the mindset that we all need to have. Every problem has a solution in our life. Without a problem, we don't see that solution. Whenever there is a closed door, we don't forget to look at an open window, that we forget to escape out of a problem and we think that the doors are all closed. But there is a tiny window that is open for us to escape. This is what is called realizing the opportunity at every challenge. It was challenging to say the least when I had to study in a rural school far away from my village, because I had to walk to school every day for 3 kilometers or more, crossing all the hurdles and problems. But let me assure you, all my senses were keenly developed simply surviving on the village roads without the privilege of eyesight. It is from my own parents that I have learned that I can become a hero, because they have shown the way and they are the ones who had inspired me to dream big, work hard, and let the universe help you conspire to help you succeed. When the whole world was against them in accepting me, they said, we will, even though he's not helpful to anyone, we will give him all that we could in spite of our all odds and then make him a good citizen, even without any purpose. What knows? They thought this would be of their purpose, but the purpose of me coming to this world is much bigger. Of making all of you realize that the vision is the only thing that will surpass or allow us to surpass all the struggles in this world. You know, when you see from a bigger perspective, all of us are disabled in some way or the other. Fear is something that dominates all of us. We think, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, maybe this is not of my limitation, or maybe I don't have money, whatever. So if you see the fear and take a back seat, that means you are disabled. But if you can close your eyes and say, let me cross you, and if you go surpass fear, that's when you will become specially abled. That's when you can do anything that you want in your field of career or whatever you choose. That is a secret that had helped me as a child to become a hero for all of you. Because I'm a blessed child, because since I don't have the eyesight, I could only see with my inner eye or vision that I call, and that's through which I can defeat fear, defeat struggles. Because challenge is something I really love, and I embrace challenges and failures. For me, failures is what makes me a better person every day. The only way I become successful is to fail at first attempt or taste the failure. It is the failure which will enable me to open my eyes and see the world beyond the human eye can see it, and become a better person. That's why I can tell you, see, all that you can see today is me, or behind me all the dignitaries, but I can see beyond all of you, because that is what helps me to see through my vision, or the inner eye that you call. My thinking begins where your thinking ends, and your sight ends where my vision begins. I think that is the philosophy I always follow. That's why I tell, whenever someone says, Shrikant, you can't do this, I say, Shri can do it, which is what you must have seen in the movie as well. Let me tell you, my dear friends, I strongly believe a few values in my life. Compassion is what actually makes you rich as a person, not all the money in this world. From my own parents, I have learned this valuable lesson of showing compassion on people by giving someone a happy means or livelihood opportunities to thrive and empathize people around me. We all think compassion means giving a 10 rupee note to a beggar on the street. It is actually removing our guilt. Compassion is a way of reaching someone's heart and spread this contagious medicine of happiness, thereby making everyone rich around us. It was when I was studying in a small rural school in my village. After struggling so hard and getting to school, nobody would want to talk to me, or nobody would want to play with me. So I sat in the last bench, wallowing in my loneliness. That was the first time I felt I'm the poorest child in this world, not because my parents could not afford lunch box, but I was made lonely by the perceptions of the people. Because no one would want to care. People even bother not to even acknowledge my presence. That actually bothered me the most. And that was the first time I thought, maybe Lord Gautam Buddha had similar experience when he sat in Lumbini before he got enlightened. But as a 6-year-old kid, I wouldn't knew about who Gautam Buddha was. I just wanted to be like a regular kid and want to play with everybody. So that was the first time I decided to myself that I am going to fight against this loneliness of poverty and create happy and inclusive communities for every one of us, so that all of us can happily thrive while enjoying our own life. I know today, most of you, all of you are stepping into the most period of happy days in your life. And just as all the dignitaries mentioned, even I advise you to enjoy this limited life thoroughly with meaningful interactions, meaningful relationships, and meaningful opportunities that you can embrace, which will become the lifetime successful pieces of your own career. You know, this is why I tell you, right exposure at right age to right things is the most important thing. But what you do with that exposure purely depends on your hard work and talent. But without exposure, all your hard work and talent won't take you beyond begging on the road or breaking stones by hand all day. And this is why I tell you, you are the lucky ones because you have gotten to the right institution who can give you right exposure at this right age. And I'm one of the lucky ones. The setbacks I had in life enabled me to gain more exposure. You know, whenever someone said no to me, I would climb over their head to proceed to the next level. This is the secret in life. The definition of success is nothing but seeing yes wherever you look. And the definition of success is nothing but embracing failure and say, let me taste it and let me work on it and let me become a better person. You know, I face so much of hardship in my life that it has become an addiction for me. You might be wondering, how can you face hardship? Can anyone tell me how can you face hardship? I know you don't have a mic, I can't hear you, so I'll only give you the answer. You can simply face hardship by setting up a higher goal than what you can reach. You know, I believe one cannot create meaningful by sitting in the lap of luxury. In fact, our brains are hardwired to produce our best efforts only when we face hardship. When I started my company in 2012, and until my board gave me a raise few years ago, my salary was about 8,000 rupees. And in many of those months, I did not even draw my full salary because there was no cash in the bank. And let me tell you, this is the plight of an entrepreneurship. You know, entrepreneurship is like a spiritual journey. Ultimately, it is a very lonely path. It is so lonely because most people do not understand why do we want to work so hard, take huge risks, and put ourselves through a roller coaster. Even today, if you go and ask my father, what do you want Srikanth to do? He would happily smile and say, I want him to get a government job and get married to a pretty girl. I know getting married to a pretty girl may not be a big challenge because I'm already married to a chosen girl of my choice. But working for someone else, let alone for the government, fills me with total dread. And that is why I became an entrepreneur. You know, I always say, if your response to challenges is to say, bring it on, then the whole world is yours. We have spoken about dreams. And as I worked with my beloved role model, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji, for more than 5 years, I have learned such valuable lessons for life that dream big and work hard is all that you need to open your eyes and see the world in a different perspective. You know, dreams are never practical, my dear friends, but it is you who will be potential or prospective leaders need to make them a real ones. Because dreams can only be turned to reality by leaders like Mr. Shankar Narayanan and your chairperson here, who had put up a glorious institution over 27 years. And you are nothing short of these people or me here who's standing in front of you today. Tomorrow, after 4 years, 5 years, you should tell us that I will take this place and give that mantra of success for your own younger generation. When I was 17, I was sitting in Rashtrapati Bhavan and wanting to see how to meet Dr. Kalam. And the protocol told us we all cannot meet him and shake hands. So I was talking to myself, see, other people can see, but I cannot see, so how would I know how Dr. Kalam looks like? So I have to meet him at any cost or shake my hands to him. But people said that was not possible. That was the time I was manifesting in my own mind that if he's not going to meet me today, he's going to allow me to make me to be the future president of India, because that is going to be an opportunity for me to work on the challenge that I see today. And that is the vision that I always have for the future. Wherever I see a challenge, I say, what can I do to mitigate this problem and become a better person? This is all that you need to think to achieve whatever success that you need. The only reason that I am standing in front of you today is a no from people like you when I was child or when I was small. Whenever kids told me that I cannot play cricket and hit me with the ball during school days, I shown the world that I can play for the country. When people in the Hyderabad school told me that I cannot see chessboard and play, I have shown the world that I can in fact become the youngest international grandmaster in chess. When people said I cannot swim because I don't see the depth of the water below, I have not only learned to swim, but I have learned to dive from the third level from the driving board and shown the people that all that I hear is a splash of water that doesn't need vision, that doesn't need sight, that only needs vision. When people said I cannot shoot because I don't see a target in front of me, I have learned to shoot with utmost accuracy and shown the world that in front of your vision and grit and determination, your sight looks too small. All your problems looks too small. All that it needs is a no from people like you that will allow me to do anything that is possible. The reason I tell you this is for you, my dear friends. You have come from different backgrounds, different cultures, different states and different financial background. But once you are here, you have a playing level field. You have a bigger ground to reach, and you have all the opportunities to take, and you have all the failures to embrace and become a better person. This is what you need, and this is all that it takes for us to become better people in this world. And all that it takes is a bigger dream and an infatuation of hard work. You know, dreams are not those you see in the sleep. They are the ones which does not let you sleep. Don't sleep, but sleep on your dreams and make them a reality. And after 4 years, you will have numerous stories to share with us and numerous success pieces to share with us. As success is not a one-stop journey, one-stop destiny. It is a journey that you will have to cherish with lot of simplicity, happiness and humble nature. Let me tell you, God can give us starting circumstances, but we make our own destiny. The future is in our hands with enough randomness to make things interesting and less predictable. The whole world is yours. You conquer it with your self-confident and unwavering dedication. You know, we all have to be the symbols of change that we have to see. Change is not something that others will bring to you. You are the ones who have to aim for it and bring it for all of us to witness and enjoy. And I have done the same in my life. When the Board of Education said, Shrikant, you cannot study science because you are blind, I told them, no matter whatever it happens, I will study science because even though I cannot see, I can see through my ideas and my practice and my hard work and my ideology. And I fought with the government and legal system and finally won the game. And I simply did not pass science in the 12th grade, but I got 98% with district rank. That opened up opportunities for millions of people who will envision to study science and become doctors or engineers. And this is what we need to think unique, because we come here to this world only once for all. And we have to leave our legacy and we have to create the difference that people will cherish for the generations to come. And I'm pretty sure you will take these 4 years with more responsibility and freedom, because freedom without responsibility is useless. So be responsible and please enjoy your life, and success will always be yours and will always be yours. Thank you, and keep your goals and dreams higher, no matter what struggles you face, no matter what problems you get, no matter what backgrounds you come from. All that it takes for you is dream big, work hard, and let the universe conspire to help you succeed. Thank you very much for having me today, and I really enjoyed being here, and it's such a thrill and honor to be in such glorious institution and speaking to you from the land of Tamil Nadu, which is known for education and skill and wisdom. And I hope this land gives you that wisdom, this air gives you that freedom, and the faculty will always embrace you from all the troubles that you will anticipate and make you the proud citizens of this country. Thank you.
We thank you, Mr. Srikanth, for your inspirational words, your vision, and most importantly, for showing us that nothing is impossible. You are a true inspiration, and we are deeply honored to have you with us today, sir. With immense pleasure, we'd like to invite our esteemed chairperson to honor our guest of honor with the memento.
Mentorship provides the wisdom and support needed to navigate challenges and reach one's full potential. Through guidance, mentors inspire growth, foster confidence, and empower individuals to achieve their goals. Please join me in welcoming Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, Advisor, Rajalakshmi Institutions, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected Shankar Vishwanathan, Chief Guest of the function, Mr. Srikanth Bola, very inspiring speaker who shared his personal experience with us. Respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, Mr. Abhay, Mrs. Tetri, and my respected principal and my dear faculty colleagues and dear students, esteemed faculty colleagues. I would like to start with a simple question. After Mr. Bola, Srikanth Bola's inspiring talk, I'm a bit challenged. And in fact, to be honest with you, a little bit nervous. I would like to start with a simple question to the students here. Why are you here in the Rajalakshmi institutions today? Most of you have been born in 2007, 2008. You're just about 16 and you have completed higher secondary and you have joined this engineering course. Because you have made this choice somewhat by will and somewhat by suggestions from parents, friends and colleagues, and also in the expectation of a bright future for you. So these 4 years is part of a journey. Today you're beginning this segment of the journey, and in 2028 you'll all be graduating with a prized degree in your hands. The activity here consists of curriculum, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, and you have to immerse yourself in all three of these in a suitable manner. If you ask me what is it that is going to help you in terms of securing a good future for you, be it entrepreneurship, be it a job, it could be a variety of career that will shape for you as you go along. Most of you, by the year 2047, when India will be in 100 years of independence as a country, you will be just about maybe 21 plus another 19, about 40 years of age. And many among you will become very distinguished in terms of contributing to the nation as well as globally. I am very confident that we'll be seeing many bright stars from amongst you in the years to come. So how should you prepare yourself for this journey of 4 years? Well, many suggestions have been given by our chief guest, Shankar Vishwanathan. And of course, Mr. Srikanth Bola mentioned about vision, aspiration, a little bit about entrepreneurship and so on. You have to become very astute thinkers. There are several different kinds of thinking. Critical thinking, lateral thinking, design thinking, thinking out of the box. There's so many adjectives one can put, but it is very essential to develop sharp thinking ability on yourself. And the process of engaging yourself in whatever is at hand assiduously will help you to develop that thinking ability. And that's something nobody can take away from you for the rest of your life. Of course, Shankar Vishwanathan mentioned about studying for 4 hours a day and so on. But I would say your life should have a good balance of cerebral activity, learning, physical activity, exercising and so on, and also good amount of leisure activities and sleep and so on. Should be balanced. In fact, moderation is one of the essential qualities that will help you build yourselves better. These habits, if you make it a habit, it can help you in maintaining sound health and sound mind, which are very essential, which are the greatest assets one can acquire for themselves. And these formative years of about 17 to 21 are the most significant period. I would say you have to think about being self-disciplined. You don't have to embrace discipline because it's suggested to you, it is recommended to you, or sometimes occasionally it's forced upon you. You should embrace it because it's good for you. Self-discipline means, making use of your time well, moderation in many of your activities, discovering yourself in terms of what interests you, and accordingly pursuing those activities and so on. By all means, pay attention to what needs to get your degree, the requirements, but these are, I would say, very manageable. And if you're interested, you can go to greater depth, but otherwise you should manage very well. We find that students with arrears always get into some problems. So make sure that you will plan your work in such a way that you don't have this backlog of arrears in courses and so on. Very important. Because a time saved from rework is a time that you can invest in something else. So pay attention to this important curricular requirement, just sufficient. Then I would say that in terms of future possibilities that will open to you, there are many avenues available. You can become a technologist, you can become an entrepreneur. I know engineers who have gone on to become doctors later. I know many of them. You can become a teacher, a faculty, you can become a researcher and so on. So there's a whole spectrum of options that's open to you. And you must consider yourself extremely fortunate because you are among the chosen few in the youth of the country who have come to a good institution to pursue a good education, higher education, and open a window for further opportunities in future. So make the best use of it, make good friends, and hope you'll have good memories to carry forward from 2028 when you graduate and proceed further for whatever you choose to take up and so on. And come back to us. Love your alma mater all the time. Wish you all the best. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for taking your time to felicitate the gathering and sharing such powerful reflections with us. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful things humans can do for each other. I would now like to call upon Dr. V. Murali Bhaskaran, the Dean of Academics, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, a very pleasant evening to all. I extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Sankaranarayanan Vishwanathan, Vice President of the Corporate Technology Office at TCS, for gracing us with his presence despite of his busy schedule. He insists the 4 important points during this speech. One is learning and understanding, another one is soft skills, and discipline and enjoyment. So these 4 is very important for our life to learn engineering in a respective. Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech. We are all blessed to see a God-blessed child, Mr. Srikant Bella, public speaker, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and CEO of Valiant Industries. His motivational speech and dedication to the young community are truly commendable. He said, eyes, sight is for eyes, and vision is for minds. It's very true. And dream big, work hard. Thank you, sir. Thank you for inspiring the young minds. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, Chairperson of Rajalakshmi Institutions, for presiding over this function and sharing her invaluable wisdom with our students. Today she shared 2 points. One is IoT and ML. IoT means we all know that Internet of Things. Madam said today is involvement of teaching. That is very important. And another one is ML. We all know that machine learning. There is a mindful learning. It's really good, ma'am. I also extend my gratitude to Mr. Abhay Shankar Meghanathan, Vice Chairman of REC, for his visionary leadership, and to Professor C.R. Muthukrishnan, Advisor, Rajalakshmi Institution, for felicitating the students and being a guiding light of inspiration for all of us. Thank you, sirs. I thank Tejasri Abhay, Director, Rajalakshmi Architecture, for his presence. Thank you, ma'am. I thank our principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, for his dynamic leadership and welcoming address. Thank you, sir. Also thank the Vice Principal, Deans, Directors, HODs, and faculty members for their presence. I extended my thanks to all the administrative staff, technical staff, supporting staff, and volunteers of NSS and NCC team and transport staff for their seamless coordination. To all our students, I express my gratitude for choosing this institution for your higher education. On behalf of everyone, I wish you a fulfilling and enriching journey here over the next 4 years. I also thank your parents for entrusting us with your education in your institution. Once again, thanking you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Before we conclude this memorable day, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being here. To all the first year students, this marks the beginning of an exciting journey, one that will shape your future in ways you can't yet imagine. We are thrilled to have you as a part of our community and we look forward to witnessing your growth and achievements. Let us close the event with the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Buses will leave by 5:35. Once the buses leave the main gate, refreshments will be provided at the buses. I repeat, once the buses leave the main gate, refreshments will be provided at the buses. I request